Hey folks, this is Jim Zaspel here, and I want to thank you for watching this video. You can catch more of them at jimzaspel.com or YouTube/Jim the House Guy. What I want to talk to you about today is working with your cash buyers. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had either a deal fall apart with a cash buyer or just communications not go well or felt like you weren't connecting with your cash buyers? That happened a lot to me as I was getting started as a wholesaler. I've wholesaled dozens and dozens of properties, and now I'm rehabbing houses like crazy. So I am the cash buyer and I was the wholesaler. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. What I want to do in this video right now is share with you some simple mistakes I see a lot of people making as they're trying to wholesale houses to cash buyers, and how you can avoid those mistakes, and as a result elevate yourself above your competition so that cash buyers want to work with you. Okay? So first of all, and there should be no need to say this one, okay? But that is, first of all, be honest. So be honest with the cash buyers, and that plays out in a few different ways. One, do what you say you're going to do when you're going to do it. Are you going to send them a lockbox combo? Are you going to send them pictures? Are you going to send them videos? Are you going to meet them? Are you going to have somebody else meet them? What are you going to do? What is the after repaired value? And that brings me to my next point. In terms of talking about the after repaired value with your cash buyer, if you're at all new in this business, you might want to hold off on doing that. Here's why. If you say the ARV is $320,000 for a house, every cash buyer, including me, that sees that is going to instantly question that and probably think it's going to be less than that. However, so what I recommend you do is, instead of naming the after repaired value for your deal, say, here's three comps. So provide similar comps, similar bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, and same neighborhood, so that they can determine their own after repaired value. And if your comps are true comps, they're almost certainly to give them more credence than they would say an after repaired value that you give. All right, next, in terms of the repair figure, it is good to put the repair figure on the house and when you're marketing your deal. However, if you're not really confident on that, then just list the type of work that needs to get done. So it needs a new kitchen, 2 new bathrooms, carpet and paint, or flooring and paint, whatever the case may be, as opposed to stating, I bought a house, I'm buying a house, just got under contract last week from a wholesaler. He said, I think the repairs are about 60. Oh, there's 74. Not a huge discrepancy, but there's something. And he's like, no, I think your repair figure's off. And he's a great guy, very professional. And so I just went down the list of repairs with him. He's like, oh, yeah, I think you're right. That is about the repair figures. I'm sorry, they're 72,000, not 74. Anyway, so the point is, be truthful in everything you do. Do what you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. Be accurate with the ARV and your repair estimates. Next is be easy to reach, be easy to communicate with. Okay, when I say that, when you're in your marketing, provide at least 2 means of response. That is, email and text. Okay, is what I think is best. This is just a matter of business and get doing more deals yourself. Here's what really works well for you is if you provide pictures on your website, as well as you can embed either YouTube or a Vimeo video frame onto your website where you list the property. So what I'm getting is, when you email blast out your deals, you're going to get a lot more response if you say, hey, click here to watch a video tour and pictures. And on the video tour, just do simple stuff like, walk them through the house. Say, hey, we're coming to the first house. On the first floor, we've got the living room, dining room, and kitchen. The second floor, we've got 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, including a master suite. Whatever it is. And of course, give your contact information on the video itself. So, hey, this is Jim. Give me a call anytime and give your phone number. All right, so work with your buyers, be truthful, do what you say you're going to do. We talked about the ARV, the repair values. We talked about marketing your deal. And next is, and this is critical, if you've ever had wholesale deals fall apart, I almost guarantee you've had this experience. Your deals aren't easy to see. All right, so if you're wholesaling a vacant house, for crying out loud, don't make them work around don't make your cash buyer work around your schedule. Give them a lockbox combo. Okay? If the house is occupied, when you get it under contract, you need to identify at least 3 times and dates at different times of day that you're going to have an open house. Maybe I call it open house or a batch showing, bring your funding partners through, whatever you want to say. Okay? Point is, you need to identify ahead of time when those times are, so that when you have cash buyers call you, and again, this is if the house is occupied, when your cash buyers call you, you can say, hey, look, I've got these 3 times available to see the house. Which one works best for you? As opposed to saying, well, it's occupied. What are 3 times that work for you? Let me call the seller, and you play phone tag back and forth. Pain in the butt. Be easy to do business with. All right, next. In terms of handling your deposits and getting under contract with the wholesaler. If you've never done business with your cash buyer before, you want to wholesale them a house, don't expect them to give you more than $1,000, maybe $2,500 deposit to you. However, what you can insist on is a $5,000 or a $10,000 deposit that goes to the title company. Okay, so insist on a deposit that goes to the title company, and be flexible in that. And if you insist on getting the deposit yourself, so that you can deposit the check and use the money, they're going to know that, and it's not going to go well. And frankly, you should not be spending that money until the deal closes. Okay, I don't care if the deposit goes in your bank account. So that's my tips on how to work well with cash buyers. Be honest, be truthful, do what you say you're going to do when you're going to do it. Okay, supply pictures and videos. Make it easy to show the house, and make sure you've got clear title on a property. If you got a smoking deal, go ahead and order title before you go marketing. In fact, you should do that before you do any deal, really. Okay, so that's my tips. For more information on this and other things, go to my blog at jimzaspel.com. And if you're in Philly, you want to check out our upcoming, my wife and I host a RIA, Real Estate Investors Alliance meeting, every month on the first Thursday of the month at 6 p.m. And so you can check out any upcoming meetings at www.gpria. That's Greater Philadelphia RIA, REIA.com. All right, thanks. I'll talk to you soon.